yeah, baby.
Necessarily, but Giants fans are loving everything they're getting, and the draft was really good.
Yeah, J-Mac, I want you to hear that soundbite, Cruz. Let's play that. Harbaugh at this town hall with a bold message involving a division rival.
I could care less about what's happened last year or the year before that or 10 years before that. I don't give a crap about any of it, not one bit. All I care about is tomorrow's practice. Because if tomorrow's practice is the way it's supposed to be, that'll be one more step in the direction of being a good enough football team to kick the Cowboys' ass.
That's a week one game.
Fuck.
What do you think? He's John Harbaugh. He can talk like that. It sounds different when he talks like that, with no disrespect intended, than pretty much any coach the Giants have had since Tom Coughlin was.
You can't argue that their stock is up and where they are as a franchise right now compared to a year ago in the offseason of what they've done, bringing in John Harbaugh and the players they drafted but also signed in free agency. Look, I'm up on the Giants as well. The big question mark is going to be, how much does Jackson Dart elevate from a year ago? Can he stay healthy? Can he stay on the field? But when you watch that pep rally, to your point, you have to get fired up about this team because you know they're going to matter this season.
I will note this, though. Neighbors, very quietly, we find out he had a second surgery on that knee to kind of take care of some scar tissue. I don't love that. I don't love a player at that age with that talent whose athleticism is so. To have a second surgery before getting on the field, so let's play that one by ear and let's see. They should be ready. They say they should be ready for opening day and we're going to be all right. But that's one that I saw.
I've heard that before.
That's one of those interesting ones you put back.
They open with what feels like a very important game. I mean, Harbaugh's jacking the fans up and all that, and that's all well and good. But at the end of the day, that is an important game between two teams if those teams are thinking about taking a step in the division this year. And I think a lot of people think that the Cowboys will. You look at the early schedule, sort of a mixed bag. The Titans
Giants
obviously
can get
last
out to
year,
a good start.
not anywhere near a playoff team. Cardinals not anywhere near a playoff team.
1-2, 2-2, 2-3, 3-3, possibly for the Giants.
Important.
And it's on prime time. And I think that's going to be the first opportunity, and the entire nation is going to be watching them to see what the identity of this team is. And when you look at the offseason, you signed Harbaugh, but you also went out and got his fullback from Baltimore and Pat Ricard. You went offensive line and defensive line / linebacker in the first round. So they're setting a tone to be a physical, nasty type of team. And that first game, we're going to get to see them do it against a division rival and a team that wants to be a contender this year in the Cowboys.
Well, what J-Mac was talking.
Well, there you go, everybody. The Giants head football coach writing checks. Again, he should be. The Giants fans should be. They should be happy. They should be excited. Nobody's saying they shouldn't. But as we sit here today, like I've been saying, their floor has been elevated. Year two of a quarterback usually does not go well. I'm just letting you know. And it's already off the field going like ass. Whether you agree or disagree politically with what Jackson Dart's doing, there's already issues within the clubhouse, right? If this was a Cowboy thing, it'd be all over the news. Jackson Dart. Abdul Carter sleeping in meetings. Now we hear Arvell Reese, newly signed Arvell Reese. Will he play edge rusher, undersized? Good. I hope he does. Will he play linebacker? Okay, we'll see. Arvell Reese, big talent. I was on board with not taking Arvell Reese for the Giants, but it's not my problem to worry about. My problem to worry about is having my team ready. And they did a lot of moves, but again, you can't have it both ways. Dallas Cowboys have revamped their defense. We can't just assume that you draft an Arvell Reese, a kind of a tweener guy, he's going to come in and solidify everything. He's going to help, sure. He is going to help. Francis Mauigoa, you would think they're going to be better. But I love it because, unfortunately, they've already suffered 2 long-term injuries. They've already been practicing 3 weeks. Not even practiced shorts and just running around and T-shirts. They have 2 Achilles injuries. So, it's unfortunate, but I like the Giants. I think the Giants are going to have a better year. I like the fact that the division is going to be better. And that's what Harbaugh's supposed to do. Let's be honest, everybody. That's his job. He's supposed to pump up the fan base. They come in. They did not have a good year. They're kind of like Dallas, right? Everybody knows Dallas is very talented in offense. Very talented. They have acquired a lot of defensive talent. Dallas has to be able to put it together. That's why you don't see us saying Super Bowl. We're saying, let's just try and get into the playoffs. That's the goal for me. Let's try and win enough games to get in the playoffs, and we'll know as the season's going exactly how good that defense is going to be. But we cannot have it both ways. When you look at the Commanders, we had Louis T on here. Louis T's, told you all the people that they have brought in. Is that going to work? We can't sit here and say what Dallas has done is not going to work, everybody. Whatever they've done, they're going to be same old because they suck. You could say that, but we would look at you with a side eye saying, you really don't know what you're talking about, and you're talking out both sides of your neck. We know Dallas will be better. How much? I don't know. We know Giants will be better. But we also know year 2 of a quarterback is never good. Look at Jaden Daniels last year. Sometimes it's injury, right? Who would have thought that the Washington Commanders would have ended up with the worst defense in the league last year? Following the year prior, I understand they took boot to ass against the Eagles in a playoff game, but they did make it far in a playoff run. So what, are we just going to forget about that? If you're a Washington, if you're not a Washington fan, you're just going to forget about that. It was just 2 years ago that they went and beat Detroit in Detroit, went into Philly, lost on a year where Philly won a Super Bowl. And then we talk about the Eagles. You lost your offensive line coach, the best offensive line coach in the league. New offensive coordinator, A.J. Brown, on the team now. Maybe this time tomorrow they'll be talking about, not quite, but A.J.'s going to be gone. There's nobody that you're going to bring in that's going to give you A.J. Brown right now on that roster. There's a lot of ifs and buts and candy and nuts. That's great. You ain't replacing A.J. Brown. You could try and do it by committee. That's what we're hearing. It's going to be skiing. Yeah, we've been there. We heard that. I mean, I'm not saying it can't be done, but let's not act like it's a foregone conclusion. Because last year, this time, the Eagles over-under for wins was more than 10.5. I believe it was 11.5. Now it's dropped to 10.5, and we'll see if they get to that. A lot of us think they won't, but again, who knows? It's all speculation at this point. We know this division will be better, but I don't know early returns on the Giants, and I don't know that Harbaugh he's never been in charge of a team. We know Joe Shane ain't good. He just got extended. We already know that Joe Shane, if given 2 options, he'll pick the wrong one every time. So welcome to a long-term extension. But now you got John Harbaugh. Maybe they're giving the reins to John Harbaugh, who's never done it himself. He's always had somebody better, Ozzie Newsome. He's always had somebody better running the show. Now it's Joe Shane who stinks, and now it's John Harbaugh. We'll see. I expect them to be better. It can't be much worse, right, Hallie Pierce? It can't be much worse.
Well, it couldn't be. And when I was looking at the depth chart of the Giants, the first thing that came out to me is when I counted them all together, there were like 9 players of theirs that are going to be questionable, and 4 of them are starters.
Right.
And then 3 of them are out. So we have to see. They got an uphill battle like everybody else that's going to be.
Yeah, big
playing.
uphill battle in the NFC East. I think the most encouraging is Dallas's win total went up from last year. Giants went up from last year. Washington has gone down from this time last year, and Eagles have gone down this time last year. So what I'm saying is division has gotten closer. To think that anybody's going to run away with it, you're in la-la land. It's going to be a good division. And injuries may play a part, but we're not talking about injuries. I don't wish injury on anybody. Giants have already gotten off to a rough start injury-wise. Jackson Dart, rough start in the media. He's supporting. He can do whatever he wants, but this is what happens. When you come out and say what you did, okay, this is what's going to happen, brother. This is unfortunately, this is the age that we live in. You can't have an opinion without people getting all butthurt. So that's fine. I mean, but he's dealing with it. It's literally infighting within team. So much so that they had squash it. Well, I'm not asking Jackson Dart to change his beliefs. What kind of person would that, so I don't know what Abdul Carter wanted from Jackson Dart, but whatever. They got issues. And he brings up Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors, unbelievable talent. He's coming back from an ACL. Wow. And he had to have a second procedure. I've been there before, meaning, with our team. Like, to think he's going to be ready and Malik Neighbors week 1 is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, again, I could pick I'm not going to be negative towards the Giants, but I could pick into all this optimism if I really wanted to. Let them be optimistic. Let the Cowboys people be optimistic. I'm more reserved rather than most. I think Loyal, you said, I don't know, how many wins did you say, Loyal?
I said 12.
Okay.
I know people think I'm crazy.
Well, but you're not alone.
It might come back and bite me in the ass, but at this point, I don't care. I got high expectations.
Now, are you saying that based on what you want or what you think?
What I think.
Okay. So there you go. I can't tell you what to think. I'm looking at 10, 11 tops. And that's only because I remember back in the 90s when the division was good, Dallas was winning 11 games and going to a Super Bowl. You don't have to win that many. Like, when the whole division is better, the whole win total will be muted a little bit. It just will. Shit. Week 1, Washington, Philly could be a barn burner. Philly may not be ready. If Philly, it comes out like last year, week 1, Washington is on firing on all cylinders, they could take the L. Easy. And then everybody's going to, after week 1, everybody's going to be like, oh, see, well, it's only week 1. But I'm just saying, it's very possible. Very possible. So, again, we'll see. Dallas has to worry about getting better. So, but happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. Are you feeling any better, Hallie?
Well, if I can get the button pushed. Yeah, I feel a lot better than what I did. When the weather starts in, it's just something I just have to get my medication ready and just go let it run its course. No, arthritis.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, when the weather
I got
happens.
a little tendonitis in my left elbow. I know that. Oof, it's because of when I'm in my mail truck, I'm always grabbing with my left hand to grab the mail, and I've noticed it's really been bothering me lately. But whatever, I'll be all right. Oh, rub some dirt on it. But I just find it hysterical how win totals have decreased and the fan bases are just. Listen, be excited. Just don't be foolish. You know what I'm saying? Don't be foolish. I've been there. It's not. It's. Hey, enjoy. Be you. Don't tell me how to be. Right? You know what I'm saying? Vinny Hagan, what's going on? You got 12. Bobby Murphy says Eagles are winning 7. Ooh, I think they'll win more than that. Again. What's up, Comic Flick? Dave, what's going on? What's going on, Unc? We're just chilling, brother. Super Bowl for the Cowboys. Get on the train or get off the tracks. We're coming through. It's the same thing every offseason. The Humbles. Mouse, it's not the same thing every season. Last year, I said 9 wins, so it's not the same, right? You said Super Bowl. Drew said Super Bowl last year. How'd that end up? Nobody's throwing it in his face. It happens. You won a band division and got smoked at home as a 7-point favorite. Mouse, those are the facts of the situation. You got smoked at home against a team who went and got drilled the following week. What does that tell you? And now you're losing a lot of pieces from that team. Yeah, you've added some. That's why I'm willing to say, let's wait and see. But to make blanket statements, I certainly would not be flexing after winning a division last year. Now, this is the NFL. Every year is different. And I've said it and I'll say it again. This time last year, win totals for teams like the Patriots were at 6 and 7. Well, they went to the Super Bowl, right? Dallas's win total has gone up to 9.5. Does that mean Super Bowl? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying they're going to be on the cusp. So anybody that thinks that they're not, barring major injury, you're just a hater, and we know where you're coming from. Kid Cowboy got smoked at home against Green Bay. Yeah, all right. I got you. What does that have anything to do with what I brought up, brother? We know you're not a Cowboy fan, I heard. So beat it before I beat you. A consensus says all the NFC teams got better. That's all I care about, Linda. That's all I care about. Don't look like a step back on any team. Well, on paper, it's a step back win total wise than what the Eagles were this time last year. That's all I'm saying. They're not expected to win as many games this year as they were last year, per Vegas. But Vegas ain't always right. Washington is all the way down to 7.5. I think we all should run, to the sports book and put money on Washington. I think they're winning more than 7.5 games. Who doesn't think they're going to win more than 7.5? Washington's a talented football team. Why would we think that with a quarterback healthy that they're not going to win 7.5 games? I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't. Giants, I might go under on theirs, but maybe not. I have to analyze your schedule. It's like we look at your schedule. It's like, we have a chance. Vinny, that's all you want. I don't want to be the hunted right now. Let the Eagles be the hunted. Let them think that they're the best thing since sliced bread. Good, because then you're going to get all the hype. And it doesn't take much to fall. Dallas does not handle that situation well. We don't need the hype. What'll happen, though, everybody. Hallie, what'll happen. If Dallas comes out of the gate 2-0, what are they going to say?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Dallas. And that's fine. I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade, but we'll see. It's a long season. I think all teams are going to be better.
I'm just taking it a game. I'm just taking it a game at a time. I'm not even looking after the Giants right
Dallas
now.
could go get smoked by the Giants the first week. That doesn't mean the season's over. It's a road game in division. I mean, I don't see that, but it could happen. It could happen. Just no need to rain on people's parade. Like Jesse, I hope he's all well and good. But
yeah, I heard his back was hurt.
Yeah, I hope
because we're
I'm not
all
going to rain on Jesse's parade.
No, we're all have the right to be excited about our team. It doesn't matter how another fan base may feel about us or how they think we should feel. It's
I don't care about
how
that.
we should be able to feel.
If you would have told me that Dallas ended up with Caleb Downs, I would be like, oh my God. Now we've already moved past that.
I was so surprised.
We've already moved past that. I expected them to take a suspect edge rusher or a way too high linebacker at 12. That's what I expected, meaning in the back of my mind. I was hoping we would get one of the top 3 players talent-wise in the draft. And we did. But yet we got fan bases trying to poke holes in it. It's like that's
and once we got Caleb, and once we got Caleb Downs, then here comes all these things. Oh, he's not as good as players.
That's what I mean. That's not the argument you should be bringing. I'd have more respect if you said, "Well, it doesn't you still have Deron Bland and whatever." I could understand that. I actually agree with you a little bit on that. That's the area that I'm concerned about is our secondary to start the year. Especially with our schedule. Our schedule is not easy to start the year. You say whatever you want.
It's
Giants
not.
in prime time in New York, it's going to be a hopping place. I've been at the last few, and it always starts out hopping. Even that 30-0 game I was at, Giants got the ball, went all the way down the field on our ass, and fumbled at the 15-yard line. And then it went all downhill. But they could have punched it in, and it would have been a lot different. So, I don't know.
And in last season, we could have easily been swept by the Giants. It was just pure luck, I think, with the mistakes that they made that we got to take advantage of. But, that we won that first game, which they should have.
It takes luck, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times it takes luck. There was a lot of luck in that game where we came back and beat the Eagles.
Yes, it was.
We had to play a perfect second half on both sides of the ball just to have a chance to win by what was it, a field goal or whatever?
Field goal, I believe.
So,
Yeah, because if the Eagles
know,
field goal kicker
that's a
hadn't
lot of luck
missed,
there, people. You can sit there and say, "Oh, well, we beat them." Okay, that's what it takes. NFL, it takes luck. We swept Washington last year. Washington always beats us once, so I don't expect us to go 4-2, but I'm hoping we go 4-2. I'm hoping we go 4-2, but like in division at least. But
it'd be something if all of us go 3-3.
Yeah, if I think we could sweep the Giants. And I think that Washington will see, and I think it's going to be tough to sweep the Eagles. So it can happen, but I'm not going to predict it. So I'm saying 4-2, probably best case. So I think that may give you a chance to win, to have the most wins in division. But to me, it's not about that. It's about all the other games that we always struggle with. Is it not? I mean, it's
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just hoping we improved enough that we can at least win one of the games against either the Giants or the Cardinals.
well, it's weird. We have 3 preseason games, and 2 of them are against Seattle and Arizona.
I know, I saw that.
And we play them both in the regular season.
Mm-hmm. Don't see them twice.
Yeah, so it makes no sense. Why would they do that? They never do that.
I know. I thought that
At
was just,
Seattle,
but
at
then there's a
Arizona.
lot of things this season that they're doing that we hadn't seen before in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, everybody. Dallas is like a tough road. I'm not here to talk playoffs today. I'm here to just talk about it's going to be fun. Now, my question to you, Hallie, is if Washington goes and loses, I think they're in Philly, right? Week 1, or they're home. I think they're in Philly week 1. So Washington, let me look at their schedule. I think Washington, let's see. I think Washington has back-to-back road games. I mean, that's not fair to start the year. But we've been there.
Yeah.
So, So what are you doing today, Loyal? I'm trying to find their schedule.
Oh, no, I worked a little overtime at work. I'm just driving home from work now.
Okay. Yeah, I started a little early just to go on for a little bit. Let's see here. Washington, regular season, at Philly, at Dallas. So they didn't do that many favors. That at Philly could be interesting. But if they lose at Philly, they're going to be, gung-ho not to go 0-2. Now, that don't mean nothing. But, so that's the other thing about when you play divisional games out the gate, I mean, actually, the Giants, they actually start out at Washington, at Eagles, at Dallas, home against Seattle, home against Indy, home against the Giants, at the Niners, home against the Eagles, home against the Rams, at the Giants, home against the Bengals, at Arizona, at Tennessee, home against the Texans, home against Atlanta, at the Vikings, at the Jaguars, home against Dallas. That's a tough schedule for Washington. That's a very tough schedule for Washington. And we talk about it, and every time we look at it, it seems a little different. But, again, who cares about the schedule at this point? We don't know what teams are going to be good. Kid Cowboy, all the fans says Dallas has beaten Cardinals, Denver, and Giants. Yeah, no, I hadn't picked. Well, maybe the fans have Kid Cowboy. I haven't. Last year, I did have them beating the Cardinals right up until they got their ass beat. But normally, the Cardinals beat us. That's why I said that is the important games. To me, when you're talking about Cowboys, the important games are, obviously your division games, but Dallas always plays good. I know people hate when I say that, but just look at the statistics. Dak Prescott, if he's healthy, plays good against the East. Where he struggles is teams over 500. That's just a fact. So how's he going to do at home against Seattle? Or at Seattle? How's he going to do at Indianapolis? How's he going to do at home against 49ers?
Those are going to be brutal. Seattle, I think, is the one that's going to.
And that's the highest.
I think it's going to be the hardest
and
one.
That line right now is only 4.5, which I find it hysterical. That's the highest line right now all year. So that tells you they think Dallas is going to be pretty good. So for anybody to say, Vegas is not dumb, so they think Dallas is going to be pretty good. So if they do, they have it right around where I have it. It's funny, they have it, and that's what they had them at 8.5. Now they have Dallas at 9.5, and I'm like, okay, 9-10 wins. That's kind of how I'm thinking today. Listen, if they get into training camp and everybody's, it looks unbelievable, and not that you're going to learn too much, but I'm more, going to look at that joint practices and stuff like that. But Football Fanatic, CP alone gets you better on defense, not to mention adding Gary, Durant, Thompson, Winters, Locke, Bullard, Agbania, and added 2 firsts and a third and 2 fourths on defense. How are we not better? Exactly, Football Fanatic. But again, let the haters think what they want and crunch the numbers and come up with stupid shit. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, they're entitled. We know that they're better. It's just, are they going to play better? That's all that matters. You could have a shit team and play over your head and have a unbelievable record and go, well, I mean, I think I'm on record. I don't think New England's going to be that good this year. That's just me. I think they have such an easy schedule that I think whoever wins this NFC East may actually go on a run because the schedules are ridiculously hard. I think the NFC East has the hardest schedules out of anybody. So, but anyway, that's enough of me ranting about what I've already been saying over and over. We got some news around the league here. Brian Flores, again, he's creating a lot of stink in the NFL here. I'm not saying he's wrong or he's not, but the Miami Dolphins are trying to hold back pay from Brian. And Brian, he's very outspoken about how he feels about not getting a job, and it's getting ugly. It's getting very ugly. Any thoughts on maybe that's why Brian Flores didn't get a job?
It could be. I haven't looked into it too much because I know we were looking at Brian Flores, or
I don't know
fan
that
base was.
Yeah, the fan base was.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
was excited about it, but yeah, there's a reason why he's in the position he's in right now.
I'll be giving this away. CD Lamb jersey. This will be given away.
Nice jersey.
Within the next couple weeks. It's Tackle Twill letters. There it is, everybody. I believe it's an XL. XL. It's the Nike Vapor Elite, I think. Yeah, it's not the full blown, but it is a tackle. It is the heavy numbers. So that'll be given away probably next week. So don't drop it, Bobby.
That's a nice prize to give away.
Yeah. I didn't have any of those sizes, so when I do an order, I'll add that just to let you know, Hallie. So we got bottom of the barrel coaches. Yeah, I don't know about that, brother. We have arguably one of the best. That's why Kid Cowboy, I question your knowledge.
I heard he's a Browns fan.
Yeah, I heard that, but I don't care who we roots for.
Yeah,
but
no, that's his priority.
Dallas has one of the best coaching staffs in the league. I get it.
Yes, they do.
Schottenheimer is unproven. I would say for the first time ever as a head coach calling plays, he's done fantastic. Was it perfect? No, it was not. But when you have a defense,
nobody is perfect.
When you have a defense as bad as ours was last year, at times, right? We were giving up. And what made our defense so bad, Hallie, was the chunk plays that were given up. We were giving up.
Oh, I know.
It was just over 30-yard plays. We were the worst in the league. It seemed like 2 plays and teams were over midfield, and it was like not much, not much you could really do about that.
No.
What's up, George? How are you, brother? Bobby, true. Paper champs aren't real. Yeah, nobody said champs here. That's the thing. We're not saying champ. We just want to get in the dance. Coyote, they ain't no hype. We aren't last year's defense, and we also don't know what it is to be. That's true. That is true. Again, Dak stays in Dallas for a number. They could be. Or, and I know it would be a wonderful news to people like Eagles Drew if Dak went out and made the playoffs, won a playoff game, and a lot of you guys, you would welcome an extension for Dak Prescott, wouldn't you? I mean, I get it. You're more concerned about Dallas's lack of playoff wins rather than head-to-head against you. I get that. As long as Dallas doesn't win another Super Bowl, you guys are good. Right? Eagle people, as long as Dallas and Dak don't win a Super Bowl, you guys are great. You'll sleep like a baby. You don't mind losing to Dallas because Dallas and Dak, when Dak plays, his record against the Eagles is phenomenal. But that's okay as long as, see, that's where we differ. I'm on record as saying, if you're telling me Dallas wins a Super Bowl and I lose the Eagles twice, good. Enjoy it. That's kind of where I'm at. Whereas it seems like as long as Dallas loses, Hallie, and they don't win another Super Bowl, they don't care.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you there.
The numbers are what they are. We know his record against non-Eagle and NFC's teams. I get it. But against the NFC East and especially the Eagles, he's fantastic. So, they're more interested in Dallas losing and not winning and tying with the most Super Bowls. That may be crushing, but, if it happens, we're going to be here to remind everybody. Right, champ?
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, at least I've seen all of our championships that we've won.
Drew, a lot of upside, not elite. We say elite offense, not defense, guy. Bingo. Is an elite offense. They can get better. You know who else had an elite red zone offense last year, Hallie? Number 1 red zone offense in the league.
Oh, you said so before, but I
Eagles.
can't remember.
Eagles
yeah.
scored 70% of the time in the red zone.
That's right.
Yet
and we
they
were,
are
what,
scrapping
30
the offense.
30 something?
Well, they were 23rd overall, but like when guys like Drew say, you were 3rd overall, but your red zone was 18, so you suck. Well, your red zone was great. Why would you change the offense? Well, because it's not just about red zone. It's about being able to sustain drives. That's why you go outside of the numbers, and it doesn't always add up into what you can look off of ChatGPT or Perplexity or whatever AI, thing you guys use. The reason why they changed the offense is because in whole they could not sustain drives, the Eagles. Too many 3 and outs, right? But once they got in the red zone, they were devastating. So it'll be interesting to see with AJ if he indeed gets traded. It'll be interesting to see 18th in the red zone. That's not elite. That's mid. You were number 1 in the end zone.
Yeah, because you have 17 other teams that are ahead of you.
That's that's mid-pack. You were number 1, yet you changed your offense. This is where, and I'm only saying that because if our offense slips statistically, that's not a bad thing. Dak had what? I could look it up. Around 4,300 yards. Okay.
Yes.
I would rather him have 38-4 or 3,800 yards, right? And have the defense create shorter fields for my team. That's what I want. So at the end of the year, you can say, Dallas wasn't as good statistically. It doesn't matter if the defense is getting a better field position, creating field position. Again, when you have a bad defense like last year, we weren't doing much of that. And it's amazing because we didn't get blown out in very many games. As bad as that defense was, we were in almost every game. And I want to go back and look because
the offense had to take over.
But that just goes to show you if you can get better defensively, But let's just look. Let's just look here. Let's look here. I should probably just go to ESPN. That's what I should do. I could probably pull it up. Let's see. Cowboys. No, that's all right. We'll just go with this. Last year's results. 24-20 in Philly. Remember, they lost. 40-37 at home. They won. They got smoked on my son's wedding, 31-14. They tied against Green Bay. They beat the Jets by 5. They lost to Carolina on the road by 3. They blew out the Commanders by 20 points, or 22 points. So they got blown out at Denver. So they got blown out at Chicago and at Denver. They lost by 10 at home against the Cardinals. They blew out the Raiders. They beat the Eagles by 3. They beat the Chiefs by 3. They lost to the Lions by 11. So that was not good. They lost to the Vikings by 8. They lost to the Chargers by a touchdown. They beat the Commanders. That's right. They swept, and they lost to the Giants. The last game of the year, they got blown out. So they did get blown out a little more than I thought. They did. They ended up 7-9-1. Games that they should have won. I think they should have beat the Eagles and lost to the Giants. And to me, that's a wash. Green Bay, I think that like a tie was good. The Panthers, they should have won that game. They dominated. If you go back and look at the yardage in the Panthers game, they dominated everything just on the scoreboard. This is where Drew was right. The red zone came back to bite us in the butt against the Carolina Panthers. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping we improve the most on is our red zone offense.
Yeah. So, again, how much is that going to improve us? I don't know. Even if it's 2 games. Okay, now you're looking at 9-10 wins. So, Marcus, what's up, brother? How are you? Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Around the league, everybody. There's a super chat. Sorry, everybody. Just because. Thanks, Mark Hutchinson. You're going to go in the hopper for the jersey. So, I'm not going to put it in the hopper. I'm going to put it in my hat here.
Hi, D.
Hey, D, how are you?
Oh, another super chat.
All right. Farm boy, you're going in the hopper for the CeeDee Lamb jersey. You could donate it to somebody, whatever. Or it's in the hat. So the super chats for the next week are all going in the hat. So to win the jersey. Eagles Drew, what did the record say? 11-6 or 7-9? No, I hear what you're saying, but I was going to your point when you say if you're better in the red zone, that's what happens. I mean, what did your record say last year? You didn't win a playoff game. That doesn't mean you're not going to win a playoff game this year, does it? Or does it? Or maybe it does. Maybe Drew's conceding the year because they didn't do well last year. I mean, you won a bad division, but you didn't have the best record in division. That would be by the Cowboys. But, what does that have to do with anything? But, hey, if you win the CeeDee Lamb jersey, good luck. Marcus, I thought I emailed you the link. Let me see. Drafts. Sent. Yeah,
Did you make it home okay, Loyal?
Now I'm still driving. This call just get bad reception, but I'm almost there.
A.J. Brown week is here, everybody. A.J. Brown week is here. When A.J. Brown was traded from the Titans to the Eagles, and then Vrabel's body language made it clear. His thoughts on the move. It happened suddenly. The next trade of Brown has been a slow burn. It says that basically Pro Football Talk is saying the deal is done. Look for a 2028 first-round pick. That's what they're saying. So we'll see. That still doesn't mean Eagles can't use that pick to move up in this year's draft. Right now, the Eagles have 1 first-round pick, I believe, this year. So Dallas is 2, but they have to trade 1 to the Jets get the better of their 2. So that'll be interesting. I believe that it'll be the Jets' own pick that the Jets will be keeping. So.
So if they take that one, where is the other one at in line? Is it still 12 or is it, or do you know yet?
What's that? I'm sorry.
What round?
You got it, farm boy. Right now, like I said, we'll do it next week. Everything is going to remain in the cowboy hat. Right now, we got farm boy in there twice and Eagles Drew. So we got 3. I might actually empty this so I don't get it confused. So, yes, it's a CeeDee Lamb jersey behind me. Will be going. It's the color rush jersey. It's the good numbers. So it's 1 step down from the on-field jersey. It's the best one you can get other than the on-field. So what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just thinking. I was wondering where our pick is going to be going at, because we had 12 and 20 this year.
Well, yeah, we have to wait till the end of the year.
It just dawned on me. What am I senior moments I'm having?
I mean, let's just for shits and giggles, let's look at the Jets. Let's just look at the Jets. Let's look at the Jets' schedule. I like the Jets, I do, but I don't know how good they're going to be. I mean, I'm at the Titans. I mean, okay. Home against the Packers. Okay. What's that? 1 win at best?
Yeah.
Hey, D, I sent you the link if you want. At the Lions. I think that's a loss. At the Bears. Any thoughts? I think that's a loss.
I think if they're going to be as good as they were last year, I think we're going to be in trouble. Then it's going to be hard.
D? What's up, brother? Thank you so much. If any fan wins it, I'll compensate. I'll make you something. How's that, Philly D? Unless you want the Dallas jersey.
Yeah, because we still have the learning curve with all the draft picks we have too. So.
But anyway, yeah, at the Titans, I want Drew. Drew, you still here, brother? I want your opinion. Marcus, I sent you the link. There's nobody in here. You can talk to your mouse content. You can boast about your Knicks, brother. Titans and Packers. Drew, can we say that the best case is that they split that? So you figure 1-1 at the Lions, at the Bears. That's 1-3. Home against the Browns. Okay, 2-3. At the Patriots. Okay, they're probably going to be an underdog. 2-4. Home against the Dolphins. Fine. 3-4. Home against the Raiders. 4-4. At the Chiefs. 4-5. Home against the Bills. All right, let's say you split. So 5-5. At the Chargers. At the Dolphins. Let's say you split. 6-6. Home against the Broncos, at the Cardinals. 7-7, best case. Home against the Patriots, you split, so I'm going to give you the loss. 7-8. Home against the Vikings. Okay, 8-8. I said split against the Bills, 8-9. So you'll be 8-9. So they'll have 8 wins. So maybe it'll be close to us. I thought I was very, very optimistic. Very optimistic. It's in your email, Drew. Just open up your email, brother. Yeah, but I didn't think you wanted a Dallas jersey. I am so disappointed in you, Kid Cowboy. It's Kid Brown. That's who it is. It's Kid Brown.
That just doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
Eagles Drew says Dallas is closer to the Jets. Yeah, that's where we disagree, brother. Maybe in maybe. Well, let's see. Let's see if Vegas. Let's see if Vegas is with you. Vegas odds. New York Jets win total. 5.5 wins. 5.5. Drew. So Vegas thinks you're a joke. Respectively. 5.5 for the Jets, 9.5 for the Cowboys. Yet we're closer to the Jets. Put down the cannabis. Put it down. You got patience to attend. Hey, I have a super. Dirty. Did you do a super, my man? I'm sorry. You did. Dirty Sanchez. Eagles Drew. LOL. That dude is a skinwalker. When he takes his true form, he turns into a donkey, Drew. I watched that. I watched, what was the movie that we watched? Oh, it was Shrek. Yeah, I watched Shrek. Momo called me the other day.
What was going on with Momo?
Oh, wait, I almost put it in there. Here you go. In the hat. That's why I got empty. It's in the hat. This is up for grabs. I'll get it away next week. I promise. I don't know. I don't watch Adult Swim. Do you watch Adult Swim? Do you watch that stuff? I don't know. Marcus, am I in like in the dark ages? I don't watch that stuff. I mean, but he sent me Uncle Ruckus video.
Oh, okay, yeah. I had to look that up when I saw your video.
Man, Uncle Ruckus, really? Come on, that's about as racist as it gets.
I know it's this version of the Uncle Tom, but it's worse. It's worse.
But that's just not. I would not be one. I would not be wanted to be called Uncle Ruck. Now I don't know the context. I wasn't there, but he was very upset. So again, we could disagree. You could call my team ass. That's fine. And in the end, it's only an opinion. I don't know. But am I wrong?
No.
Where the hell was Loyal at? He left again?
He's having bad reception with his phone. He's almost home.
I know it's early for a Sunday. I just wanted to get in and have plenty of time before Mark went live at 5. So that's kind of why I did it. Plus, I got stuff I want to do, and it's my relaxed day. But I'm sorry, I didn't have I was still on the ESPN. Bleed Blue. Nothing worse than being called ass. That stanky. But yeah, let's look at so this is AJ Brown week. Again, everybody expects him to be moved.
I'll
again this.
Yeah, it's just interesting how this is
ridiculous though, if you think about it. But
it is.
The Eagles have added, and to their credit, they've added bodies and have addressed it more than enough. Now, again, once you get in the heat of the battle, are they going to have that guy? Like, we don't know. We don't know what Malachi or Mekhi Lemon is going to do. We don't know that yet. We know Devontae's very good.
Lemon's a good player, but he's got that learning curve he's going to have to do, just like ours does.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think it could be good, but I think to predict that it's going to be good out the gate would be a big stretch. So I'm not here to say it can't, but I would think it would start out a little on the slow side. I think that's fair to assume that the offense is going to start out slow. Maybe they lean on the running game more. Maybe they lean on the running game more. You're going to be on tomorrow for the first day of player release. Yeah, when I get done work, yeah, I will. So look around, probably 5:30. So about 4:30 your time, Mark Hutchton, Farm Boy. Yes, sir. Exactly. So that's a good. And we'll talk about it. We don't know if Caleb Lawrence or Lemon will be good. First round buster, frequent thing. Coyote. Yeah, I don't think upgraded membership. Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, is that why he was having trouble
Well,
getting
yeah,
in?
you should have told me. I would have
Yeah.
sent you the link. I didn't know you weren't a member anymore. Doesn't start till 4 tomorrow. Yeah. So I won't be on at 4. I'll be working. So you should have texted me personally, Drew, and I would have sent you the link. Sorry.
Hi, Drew.
I would have sent it to you. I didn't know you weren't a channel member. Sorry about that. Could our running back room be more better this season? Again, on paper, I like it, but I'm not going to be a different person when I talk about another team and then my team. I love Phil Maffa. He hasn't had one carry in the NFL. We love Javante, but I think we all know you need more than just Javante. Jaden Blue, I'm not ready to put my. I need to see. That's a question mark. He came on at the end of the year and had some decent carries towards the last couple games. Okay, what does that mean? I don't know. I need to see more. But yeah, Drew, I didn't know you weren't a member. I would have just sent you the link. Sorry, you should just texted me.
No, for some reason
That's fine,
it
bro.
didn't automatically. So
It's
I
fine.
just
Yeah.
faded in and popped up. So
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
People, no, it's
All
fine.
right.
I didn't know. I just assumed you got the emails. Get back to work, says Vinny Hagan. People had bedpans changed. Need bedpans changed. I'm sure he'll get to it,
Absolutely.
Vinny. I'm sure he'll get to it. My wife's rolling her eyes
Absolutely.
because she's been a nurse for how many years?
Yeah, that's
How
all
many
there
years,
is
hon?
to nursing is changing bedpans.
30 years. She's been a 30-year nurse. The last, how many have you been out of the hospital? 2019, she left the hospital, so she's been kind of home. So,
Well,
yeah.
someone that's been in the hospital a few times.
Well,
I really
what I
appreciate
could
the
say to
nurses. I
Drew,
really appreciate Drew
what
in
I could
his
say to Drew
profession. So
is, they're understaffed. So what Drew does, he don't even have to tell me because I already know. He don't have enough
hi,
help.
Dee.
He doesn't have enough help to do what he needs to do, and he's got too many patients. Am I right, Drew?
Absolutely.
You got way too many. Oh yeah, he's
Absolutely.
a nurse. He's there now. He's in a hospital. What unit? My wife wants to know.
Oh, med surge.
Med surge, yes. Yeah, she's like, that's the worst. They don't have enough people to help, and you got. Oh yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah, well, not the worst. It's a great job, but it's a lot of work. People don't realize that they give you like the 25, 30 patients.
Med
That's
surge and
about
telemetry.
15 more than you should.
Yeah, med surge and telemetry is it's a calling.
No,
That's what I
yeah,
look
it
at.
is.
It's
It
a
is.
calling.
That's what I'm saying. It's good, but like you don't do it for the. Not that you don't make good money, but you don't do it for the money. That's just how it is.
No, it's a calling.
Yeah,
It's
it
a calling.
is.
So,
And
it's
people
something
can
that
make whatever they want, and laugh and joke.
yeah.
But what you do is, like
You just don't treat the patients, you treat the families that come along with it. So,
yeah, just don't treat the patients like you treat Cowboy fans, and they'll be good. What's up, Bobby Smurder? How you been, brother? D, what's up? How you doing? You just woke
What's
up?
up, D?
Well, look at you.
I just woke up from a
D,
nap.
Okay.
I need
Well,
my ibuprofen.
yeah.
No,
That's how I know three.
no, thank no.
So
You can
how
have
about
it.
the
Listen,
San Antonio
I just
Spurs? Yeah, go ahead.
I
Get your.
just jumped on. I
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
jumped on real quick. And I'm saying this is what I'm saying, right? You guys can't have it both ways.
I don't.
What is
Last
both
few
ways?
years, let me finish.
Let him finish. Let him
The
finish.
last few years, we've lost players because we win, right? We've lost coaches because we win. And I've heard from Dallas fans say, "Oh, you guys lost a lot of players. It's going to affect you. You're going to fall back." We haven't fallen back. We still win. 11 wins is like our floor, right? And then Dallas turns around You guys get a brand new defensive coaching staff, a rookie defensive coaching coordinator who's implementing a new system
Yes.
with new
But
players
we're not talking
that
about
don't
winning a
know
Super
what this
Bowl.
guy.
That's the difference.
I'm just saying, but these guys don't know. Like your
I
coach
hear
doesn't even
you.
know.
You know I
Well,
agree
let
with
me
you.
just say,
All
he
right.
doesn't even know how he's going to coach in game. Like when
What's up,
when he
Bobby?
has to change the pace into a game, when he has to switch it up, he doesn't know because he's never experienced it, right? And how many
I
guys did
agree
you
with
guys
you.
bring on defense? How many players
Well,
on defense do you guys bring?
starters are gonna have it's. I haven't gotten that far. I know we brought in a lot of bodies. Starters,
I
Drew.
listen.
Like starters, Drew. Right now, Kobe Durant is starting, so that's one.
Okay.
Like I'll just talk about starters. Yeah, Kobe Durant's a starter. Now that means
Okay.
Ravel is not going to be a starter. That means Bland
Okay.
on paper right now is going to start. Again, it's there's a long way, but
So
right now you got Kobe
so
Durant.
Bland,
Okay,
Durant,
I'm saying one,
Williams.
right? Yeah, Jalen. No, I'm going to go. I'm going to go secondary. You got
Okay.
like you got Durant, you got the rookie Downs, and you got Jalen Thompson. Those are 3 new just in the secondary.
Brand new. Have to
Right.
learn a new system, right?
Right. And then you got, Williams was there.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Clark, he had too many snaps. Hopefully that'll get better. You have it. So I would say Overshone's going to start right now. D Winters is going to be new. So that's 4, right? I'm just talking defense. Offensive line is intact. Or that's offense, excuse me. Outside of that, I would say edge rusher Rashawn Gary. That's new.
No.
Right? All right. So what's that? 5, 6, somewhere in that area.
5 brand new players, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
On
So
a bad
what about
defense though? Yeah, that's where I'm
right
coming.
on a very bad defense
Right.
that was 30th, right?
30th.
So this is what I'm saying. You guys tell us that we lose, we lose 3 players and we're going to take a step back. Okay? You guys are adding
said
what,
possibly.
5, 6
I
new
said
players.
possibly.
You're losing. Hold on. You're
We
losing.
can't
You're
take any
gaining
further
5
back
or
there.
6
That's the difference,
players.
though.
No, you can't. You can go to 32nd.
Well, we
You could be 32nd.
We could. But
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
Know that. But here's the deal, Drew.
We don't know
Right?
that. We don't know that.
Well, again, it has to happen.
We don't know.
I agree with you. We don't know for
Right?
sure, but
We don't know.
But what I'm saying is, there's reason for optimism because we got rid of players who aren't even on a football team now, and we brought in higher tier players on paper. Drew, we don't know how it's going to come to fruition, but when you look at what we're coming from, you had already won the division. That's why they're saying it may be open for. There may be there is a chance the window is open for other teams within the division. That's all. We're saying.
Let me finish my point. Right?
And I
Let me
told
just
you
finish
that
my
I
point.
think you guys have the
guys?
are the favorite to win the division. But go ahead, Drew.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, Drew's got
So
to get
what
out
I'm
of here,
saying
and then we'll
is,
let
you
Marcus
guys
go.
are almost half your defense is new. Everybody on your defense has to learn a new system. You have a rookie coach at the offensive coordinator, right? You have a brand new
No,
defensive
not
coaching
offensive
staff.
coordinator, not offensive.
I mean, defensive coach,
Yes.
right? So you're bringing all of this stuff in. We have the entire division has a gauntlet of a schedule, right? And
Ours may be
then
the worst.
it is the worst, right?
Maybe.
And you
I
guys
don't
are
know.
sitting here
I think
saying,
Washington's
and there's
the worst, but
Giants are worse.
well, I think
It's up
that
for
the stretches
debate.
that they have,
Yeah.
the stretches that you guys have is pretty
it
brutal,
is.
right?
It's daunting.
So,
Give
right,
us
you
some love
guys,
sometime, bro.
let me,
Let me read
Let
me read the
I
super
have,
chat.
No,
let
you
me just say
never.
this. Go ahead,
I've
super
never
chat.
heard
Let me read
you
the super chat.
Hold on, Marcus,
say
hold on,
any
Marcus,
love
Marcus,
for the
super chat,
And then
Marcus,
let
Cowboys,
super
bro.
chat, Marcus, super
get
chat.
in.
What?
30 Sanchez, you did fall back. Drew, Donkey, you went from Super Bowl to a first round exit and barely made it to the playoffs. Thank you. You're in the hat. All right, Drew,
Okay.
finish your thought.
So what I'm
and
saying
then
is,
Marcus, you are
you
on
have
deck,
half your defense is new. Everybody has to learn something new. There's new structure that's coming from a rookie coach that's never called one play. But yet, unlike you gave grace to other teams,
Vegas thinks we're going to
your
win more
rules don't
games.
apply to Dallas.
But
Like, you should expect a step back. You should like
step
12
back?
wins is crazy.
Oh,
Yes.
I think it is
But if we
crazy.
don't step
A
back,
step back is
well, we don't
12
step
wins
back,
is
my
crazy.
brother.
I think 9 or
12,
10 is
we
realistic.
don't know. But I'm just
You know
saying
what we
9,
might do.
10
9 or 10.
is not.
8, 9 or
7,
10.
7,
Vegas
maybe 9 is more realistic.
Vegas
We can
has
win
But
12
games
games,
you're
and a
bro.
half,
coming
right?
in. You're coming into guys that don't know a system. Your coach has never coached a game.
And
He
your
doesn't
offensive
know how to
line is
adjust in
broke.
game.
And your offensive line
Okay,
is broke, and your
Marcus,
quarterback can't
Marcus,
read the defense.
Marcus. Let's have a good conversation.
Focus
I'm
on
bringing
that, my
out points
brother.
about your team
Go share the mic.
that
Talking,
you're
talking
saying,
dab, talking dab. Don't talk for 10 minutes. Say what you
Marcus,
say. Let me
Marcus,
comment on it.
Let me read the
Marcus.
super chat,
You
and
Yeah,
then
can't
man.
Marcus go.
you can't expect. Go ahead.
Yeah, but
Schoonmaker,
talking,
Turpin,
let me
Hooker
talk.
all
We can
get
talk
released.
together.
All right. Thanks, Mark. I got you, brother.
You can't expect
Yeah,
for
bro.
you to come and make this big playoff jump is what you guys think
No,
we're
I
going
was
to
just
do.
I'm
You don't
trying to
even know who
vie
your
for a
11
spot.
starters are.
Yeah, but Drew.
You don't even know who your 11 starters
What
are.
about
Yeah,
your
I do.
offensive line, though, Drew?
Yeah.
I
You
know
got
who my
issues
11
there.
starters are on both
Well,
sides.
yeah,
On
and I
both
know
sides
You
of
that.
the
got a
ball, we
rookie
know who
wide
our 11
Drew, we're
receiver.
starters
not worried
AJ
about your
Brown is
defense, brother.
possibly going to be traded.
are. I'm just saying, your guy,
You're not
Dallas
bringing
is
that
not
up.
on our level, respectfully.
Not
We
bringing
know
that
who
up,
our
though.
11 starters are on both.
You ain't on
The
no
only
level,
places,
though.
the only places on our defense where we may have a question where we don't know who's going to start is safety, and right guard may be a question on the offensive line. Other than that, you know who's coming back. You
We
know
got a
what's
better
coming.
quarterback, too.
You
Look at
know
the
what's coming.
quarterback. Dak
You
way
guys
better
don't
than
know.
Hurts.
You don't know.
Dak way better than Hurts. You don't even know if Saquon going to be good this year. He fell
Do you
off
know? Hey,
last year.
I'm glad you said that, Marcus. Do
He
you know
fell off
Saquon
last
only
year.
had? Hold on. You know Saquon only had 61 lesser yards than your starting running back.
He fell off last year. You know it, and
No,
I
no,
know
no,
it.
no, no,
He
no.
was not the
Your
same. Do
Saquon
not
with
play
the
that
bad offensive
analytical
line,
nonsense here,
Marcus,
bro.
Marcus, with our bad
But
offensive line and our bad, terrible offense, Saquon only has 61 lesser yards than your running back.
He was not the same player. You know it, and I know
Yeah,
it.
okay, yeah,
What
that's
did
what
hey,
the
I.
eye
Drew.
Okay,
test
yeah,
tell
he's
you,
not the
Drew?
same.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah, he's
I
Drew
not the
was
was
same.
not dominating.
Yeah, he's not the same.
He was not. And your
Yeah,
offensive line is done, bro. You know it, and I know
yeah,
it.
it's a wrap.
That
We're done.
offensive line is broke. And A.J.
Yeah,
Brown is
it's
out
broke.
of there. You got a rookie
Right.
wide receiver. You
Marcus, you
lost
don't
your
even believe
defensive
that. That Beijing is
secondaries
going to
coach,
your roots. The Beijing is
Quinyon
going to your
Mitchell.
roots.
Quinyon Mitchell and my man
The
might be done.
Beijing is listen, people. This
what
is
the hell are you
Beijing
talking about,
poisoning.
Drew? What are you
This
talking
is
about?
Beijing poisoning. this
Okay.
is
What are you
this is
talking
Beijing
about?
Here we
poisoning.
go,
What are
everybody.
you
Here we
talking about?
go. All right, let me get my thought out, and then Marcus, I'll let you continue.
That won't work. Hey, your girl ain't complaining though, Drew. Remember that. Your girl ain't complaining.
Oh
My girl
shit!
will never
Come
Make
on,
it
complain. My
man.
personal,
girl
bro.
has.
Your
All right,
girl
let's
ain't.
Hey,
get
She's
it
still
clean,
my
looking
girl
though.
boys.
stay. Hey,
Come
Your
on.
Marcus,
girl's
my
still
girl
looking
stays
though.
satisfied.
She
She
like what
The
she
looking.
see
doctor's in.
though.
Hey, Marcus,
Yeah, show a
the
picture of me.
doctor's in.
All right,
Hey,
all right,
Show
Marcus,
a
all
the
right.
picture of me,
doctor's
my
in.
brother.
Here we go.
Hey,
Here we
doctor,
go.
Yeah.
Let's
the
break
doctor
down
is in,
Well,
man.
take it
Saquon.
there. I can take it there, bro.
Let's
The
break
doctor
down
is in.
This is
Saquon.
Hey,
getting
look, I ain't gonna
beyond
get mad with
All right,
you.
football.
yeah. Come on. Let's come on now.
I ain't gonna
Let's
get mad with you,
Marcus,
brother.
you know I love you, bro. You know I love you,
I
bro.
love
Come
you
on,
too,
don't get
bro.
soft,
You
man. Don't
know
get
it.
soft on me,
It's all
Marcus.
love.
Don't get soft
It's
on me
all
now.
love.
Kid Cowboy,
You
leave
already
Marcus
know.
alone. Anyway, all right.
I'm Billy D. Williams up in this
You
joint.
are Billy D. You're Lando.
Where the Colt
Saquon
45?
Barkley, 280 carries,
Nah, without the
1,100.
code
Can I
45.
finish my thought, please? 280 carries for 1,140 rushing yards, 7 rushing touchdown, average of 4.1 yards a carry. I would say Saquon didn't have a Saquon year. He's still a very good running back. Can we all agree on that?
Of course.
Yeah.
We listen. If
He's
we can
still very
respectfully
good.
say that.
He's
Listen,
still
here's the
very good.
reality. Yeah, he is. Our offensive line was lacking last year. But Marcus, this is what happens when you make the
Lando's
playoffs
speeding on the
6 straight
Millennium
years,
Falcon on that
and
ass.
when
Coming.
you go deep into the playoffs, and your team doesn't have time to rest. That's what happens to your team. You wouldn't know anything about that. But
Yeah.
we've had a whole off season to rest. We're taking over. But this is our division,
Settle
bro. You
down,
already
lead
know it. That's
commander.
fear talking.
No, bro.
That's fear talking.
Settle down a
We
little bit,
taking this division
Commando.
again.
I
Tree. We
don't
do
know.
tree.
I don't know,
Tree
bro. Y'all
times.
ain't looking right.
3 in a row we winning.
Y'all trying to get rid of A.J. Brown, your best player.
I
That's
would say
crazy to me.
this. I would say this.
Bye.
Your best player,
I
you
would
want to
say
walk.
this. It's wide open,
Damn.
brother. I think there's
It's not
less
open.
room. There's less
not
room
open.
for error
Y'all get rid
this
of A.J.
year
Brown, you might
than
finish.
in recent
It's
times.
not open.
I
It's
didn't
not
say
open.
it was over. You're obviously
I said it's
calling
not
it.
open. It's not
Oh,
open.
it's open. It's wide
Nah, it's not
open.
open.
It's like when you.
Yeah, it's not open.
It's like you're
Y'all not
driving
even
on the
close.
road and there's like nobody on like in the the oncoming
We're gonna win this
lane, and
division
you
by
got the
3.
windows
At least
down.
3 games. We're gonna win this division game time. We're gonna win this division by 3.
No, y'all ain't. Y'all not that
Book
good.
it.
Shit.
Book it. Book
We're all
it.
on the
3
same
games
boat,
at
bro.
least. At least 3 games.
God, here we go.
Hi,
3
Bobby.
games. Woo! I think
Yo,
Book it.
you might
Kid
be having
Cowboys
for 3
a
games
fraud.
to go.
Kid
No.
Book
Cowboys
it.
a fraud.
Yeah, the Cowboys are frauds. They've been
If you
frauding
can
for the
hear me,
last 30
Kid
years.
Cowboys a fraud.
We're
He
not
claimed to be
Nah,
a
Kid is my
Cowboy
guy.
fan,
Kid,
but he
don't let him
repping
get
the
you off your square,
Browns.
kid.
Let's
Don't
not
let him
just
get you off your
talk
square, kid.
about. Let's
He's
just
repping the
not talk
Browns.
about Dallas now. It's a. There's other teams within the division. Yeah, you can't just be sniffing on Dallas.
Y'all ain't
Always
going
tripping on
nowhere.
Dallas,
We're
man.
not worried about none of y'all. We're not worried about
You
you.
better worry about the Cowboys.
We ain't worried about
You
none
don't
of
have
y'all.
to worry to take BTA.
We ain't worried about you.
We'll
Man,
see.
baby.
Yeah. That's why you always talking about Dak Prescott. You can't keep that name out your mouth.
I love that.
Drew.
You're right. I love
He
that.
wants to
my
I
sign for
love
another
that.
Allegedly,
5-year
you love
deal.
him.
Kid Cowboy
I
called him
love that.
pitching.
You're right.
No, you don't.
It's a 3-year.
Dak
Hey,
attack.
hey, D. Are you game to get? Can we get D another extension? 3-year extension
Get him,
today.
D.
Let's give
Get
Dak
him,
a
D.
3-year
It's your
extension.
Well,
turn.
he has to
I'm
win
all
some
for it.
playoff
Bobby, you
games.
for that?
If he
Hey,
wins
Bobby, you
playoff
want a
games.
3-year extension for Dak? I want a 3-year extension. Because listen,
If he
nobody's
wins,
scared to play off Dak. You
if he
think
wins
who's
playoff
scared to play off
games,
Dak?
Drew, let me,
Who's afraid to play off Dak?
Drew, like if you ask a question, let me
Ain't
answer.
nobody scared of
I'm sorry.
Jalen Hurts neither.
If he wins playoff games, yes. If not, he got to go. How's that? Is
But
that
he
fair?
don't.
Dak
He
can
don't
get
win
the
playoff
thing.
games.
He
It's
has
been 11
won,
years.
He has won 2. It's not enough. If he,
Come
that's
on,
why
Bobby,
this.
trash.
Well, you asked me.
That ain't the reason why.
What's that, Marcus? What's
Marcus, I
that?
think freezing.
He's freezing.
Marcus, that Obama phone, man.
You got a flip phone.
Y'all
That
can't hear.
Obama.
Can't hear you.
Put that
Nah, I got a
Obama
real
joint
phone,
on.
man.
Do you?
I got
Come on, Marcus.
man. I
I'm gonna give
got
it to
high
you,
quality
Marcus.
everything. Everything I got is high
That high
quality.
quality Obama.
No,
That's high quality H2O. So what's up, D? What's your thought on all this? What's your thought?
5-year extension, D.
Let me just say, I
Bobby,
think
look at Bobby. I'm going to Bobby next. I forgot he's
Dak
on.
Like the
May
Mohawk,
I
Bobby.
swear y'all
Bobby looking
probably in
clean.
the back room just waiting to just suck off on him. Just waiting. Y'all just love him. Especially Cowboy. We love to talk about
Love
him
it.
all day. Y'all get in the back of Mass Effect 2 is
Love
pick.
it.
But anyway,
Love it.
in all
Back here with the
seriousness,
strippers and with sweatpants.
what?
Yeah, Dak with
Yeah.
sweatpants to the strip club.
FYI, don't ever do that. Dude,
Dak
don't
wears
go to a strip
Dak
joint
wears
with
sweatpants to the
sweatpants.
strip club,
You
man.
gotta have
In
drawers
all
on to hold that shit in.
seriousness, I do believe the division could be wide
Be
open.
pitching a tent.
As
You
far
can't
as
be doing
I'm
that.
concerned, right now on paper, everybody got a try. Don't do it.
Sorry. I'm just being honest. You can't do that. Can't do that. Anyway,
That's
Lamarcus
nasty work, game
Moonwalk on
time.
them
That's
dirty
nasty work.
birds. We're having fun, people. A lot of what Drew says, there is.
It's truth to it.
I will say
You
this:
don't like
there
it.
is some truth in everything he says.
There is some truth. I don't believe every
Some
12 loss
truth.
he had is all
Now,
Dak.
it doesn't mean it's he knows this, but again, it could go. I think Dallas will have a better year, but I don't know that it'll be that much record-wise. And to hear people say 12 is kind of surprising. It is.
Just
to
record,
me.
I didn't say 12, but I do think better.
Well, I think
I feel like
12 to
last
go
year-
right to 12 when only one of our Super Bowl teams had 12 wins. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like
yo.
12 is great. I hope you're right, brother. I'm not here to
Ain't
say
nobody
don't.
getting.
You know, like
Yeah, that offense is too good.
Hey, Marcus, to your
Cowboys
point,
offense.
Marcus, to your point, who the hell had the Knicks in the finals this year?
Me.
Exactly.
Right?
And they swept.
Birds.
They swept them bum ass Sixers, right,
They
Drew?
did. They put
Oh,
boots
yeah,
on
we
my-
still salty over that.
They
Hey,
weren't
Marcus.
any good,
Still
though. You
salty
know
game
that.
time.
You
Hey,
know
Marcus,
they weren't
Marcus.
any good, Marcus.
Hey,
The Sixers.
Marcus. I'm not. Listen, being a Sixers fan is the closest thing to being a
Yeah,
Dallas
Cowboy,
Cowboy.
here we go.
I'm not delusional
in hell,
about that.
like,
We
everywhere
suck.
I
Everything
go.
Dallas. See game time.
He's gotta-
but
he's
it's true.
gotta-
Game time
he
will
has to-
Dallas
game
bring
time
them
will tell
up.
you that. It's true
He
though.
can't
It's
Yeah,
true.
talk
stop.
about his Philly team when I'm bringing up Dallas.
Let's go, Knicks.
Listen, being a Sixers fan is like being a Cowboys fan. We suck. I'm not delusional about
I
that.
don't know that it was
No, I don't know about
we're not
that.
good enough to move on.
I don't know about that.
We suck. Man.
I think
I'm
if
sorry.
you make the
Second
playoffs
round.
and beat, I think if you make the playoffs and beat Boston, That's not suck. That's I
Nah,
can sleep
that's
well.
a,
But that's not good.
Y'all
I
did
hear
all
what you're
right.
saying.
that's
Sorry,
not
Vinny.
good,
I didn't
man.
think y'all was gonna get swept though.
I did.
I'm done with OB.
No, I
I'm
didn't
done
think
with
so.
Joel.
I didn't think so.
Let's
I didn't
trade
think
Joel,
that
man.
was gonna happen.
The problem is they should have traded him to the Knicks 2 years ago when that they were offering a mega package. That would have
Yeah,
screwed
right.
them over, and we would have
It
been in the
would've.
final. But we didn't. That's why the GM is gone. Now we got
Yeah. Thanks, Daryl Morey.
we got Joey Merlino running the team now with his
Yeah.
with
They got
his
a new guy
cheesesteak
running
place.
it. I saw that.
So, or whoever the hell his name is. Skinny Joey's is running the Sixers now. We're effed. Celtics were not that good. They were not, but they made the playoffs. They weren't good though. They were. It was a rough year for them. Shout out to Wade and his San Antonio Spurs though. So
All right,
that's
who y'all
good.
got? Spurs and Knicks.
Spurs and
Shout out to the
Knicks.
Spur fans.
So go
At
Spurs.
least
Jones is
a
the
Texas
Knicks.
team made it
Go
to the
Put the hands on
finals.
y'all.
Y'all got the
Spurs.
Spurs and the Knicks to win it all.
Come on, now, let's go Spurs.
Knicks in 5.
Knicks.
Knicks are on a roll.
Spurs are
brother.
going to give them a good run for the money.
Knicks are on a roll.
I
my
just did some
grandfather's gonna watch
content
the
on
Knicks.
it. Make sure y'all go check it out.
Knicks are on a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just get on a roll,
Yeah.
you know. So, Dave,
Knicks are-
That's what happens when you got 3 Eagles fans on your team.
Devaris Worley, Dak in Dallas around woman, people, my Lord, have mercy. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I did see that, everybody. It's
Dak is a scumbag.
whoa.
Yo, they
that's
all
not
doing
nice.
it, man. I ain't
I don't know. I
condoning
heard
it,
he's
but they
back
all
with his
sleeping
woman,
around.
but I don't know.
Oh,
Come on, man.
they're back together.
Tyrese Maxey's ex girl is my man's ex-girlfriend. No, the one he had the baby with. That's the quarterback for the Carolina Panthers ex.
Oh, really?
So they sleep around with each other's girls, man.
That's not good.
Well, like I
condone it. That's
said,
how it
like I
is.
That's
said,
nasty
Jimmy
work.
on it.
I'm only going to
That's
say
nasty
this
work.
once because
Wet
I don't
work.
care about Dak's personal life. As long as he can perform what he's supposed to on the field, I'm happy with that.
Exactly.
That's all
Yeah,
I have to say about
bang all
it.
the strippers, bang
All
all the
that
strippers
matters.
you want to, huh?
Here's the
Yeah,
deal.
let him go ahead.
Bang all
That's
the
his,
strippers.
not my
Look at
business.
Everybody on? Good.
Bang all the
Don't
strippers.
matter.
You did 90s Cowboys. They were. What they
Yeah,
were.
bang all the bang all the
Okay.
strippers.
Chris man,
Yeah.
Bobby, what's up, brother? How you
Sorry.
doing? Let's get to Bobby Schmurder.
Chris man in the house.
I like the
Bobby
mohawk.
Smurder.
You're muted, Bobby. I'm sorry.
Come on, Bobby, get it together.
You got to hit that
Come on,
little
Bobby.
mic. No, I
You
always
fumble the
mute
ball
everybody.
like that. Come on,
Come on,
Bobby.
bro. I'll help you
Hey.
out if you need help.
Some of the stuff's acting all funny, man. Don't give him a hard time.
Yo,
Some
Google
of the
it.
stuff that is acting
Google it
funny.
if you can't handle it.
It's a little microphone, Bobby. There it is. You got it.
Upgrade,
There you
bro.
go.
What's up,
What's
Bobby?
up,
How's
Bobby?
the
Bro?
wife, man?
It's a struggle, but
Still? I'm sorry, brother.
yeah, it may
How are you,
may
Bobby?
or may not recover fully. We don't know. We're just hanging in there.
How are you, Bobby?
I'm all right. It's a daily struggle, but we're hanging in there. We're just enjoying some West Coast sunshine today. I'm excited
Bobby.
about this season coming up. I was doing a little digging on the Cowboys, and Giants and Washington, and I was looking at the Cowboys special teams. I think everybody's missing the point on that. See how good that's going to be this year.
Hey, Bobby. Before I go, brother, you're not by yourself. If you need support, we got you, brother. Okay, so don't feel like you can go through whatever you're going through by yourself, because you don't. You got people here that love and care about you.
Hey, Bobby, give me a call, brother. You used to call me. I know you're busy, but just give me a call. You know I'm at work. I can talk. So,
Just know
what's up,
that, bro.
Joey Parker? How are you, brother?
Yeah, I'm
You
looking
need
forward to
resources,
more
Bobby.
stories that we were doing before.
Like what?
And Bobby,
That was
if you
not
need some resources,
football
let us know.
related. Yeah, y'all's experience,
Yeah.
everybody's
Yeah,
experiences.
well, like Bobby's always a part of the Halloween show where we talk about all the crazy stuff that we, I'm starting to do more content, but it's hard right now. So, to do outside of football.
Reality sucks. It's more fun on the dark side and the mysterious way.
Yeah, unfortunately, you are correct, but Who do we got? We got well, Drew's probably leaving soon.
Yeah,
Loyal.
I gotta get
All right,
back.
brother. I'll talk to you.
I
Yeah.
got to
Yo,
do a
Drew,
catheter.
peace, bro.
Vinny needs an indwelling
Salute.
catheter.
Yeah. Go run a
Likes to
cat.
do it for
All
fun.
right.
See you later, Drew.
All right, guys.
What's up, Loyal? How
Wait.
you doing, brother? Are you home and or
Yeah,
almost?
finally got away from the bad reception.
Okay. Do we have a perfect game on, people? Give us a break, please. Did Tavares Worley. Let's see. Philly D. Dirty. He works in the psych ward where you frequently are several times. Anyway, so as we sit here, gentlemen, anything you guys want to talk about? I mean, there's no rush here. I got time. I was just, talking about, what's your thought on AJ Brown? Do you agree that it's a done deal?
I agree, and I'm okay with it. I'd like to move on. And, when you play in Philly, it's all about having heart and wanting. You could be the worst player on the team and you have like one good game in a playoff game and you're a hero because you didn't give up. He's a diva. He wants to he had like 10 catches and a touchdown in one game and said, "You're using me, but not using me." It's like, what more do you want? Get the hell out of here. Go read your books in New England. We don't need that here. We have heart. This is what our city's about. We don't have time for that drama. So I'm looking forward to getting whatever kind of package we can get out of it. If he wants to stay and man up and play football, that's great too, but I ain't really worried about it. I think
Marcus, your thought, brother.
My thoughts, it's a huge loss for them. Anytime you get rid of pro receiver like that and replace him with a rookie, man, that's diabolical, man. There's no way you can make for what he is. And I understand he's a diva. I agree. Traded. I would try to work it out personally, but that's the Eagles. That's how they do business. And that's why I told Drew they're not going to do anything this year. The Cowboys winning the division.
It's gonna be,
that's all I got.
I'll grab
it's
that,
gonna be
Tavares.
close. I think it's anyone's division at this point.
I
We're
think
all
that's
up and
fair,
down.
Bobby. I think it's fair to say it's up for grabs. I think anything other than it's up to grabs, I think if Dallas fan were to say it's not up for grabs, it's Dallas' division. Well, based on what? Just a lot of young talent and a lot of new talent brought in. To Drew's point, it does have to come together. I'm not saying it can't. I think, Marcus, there's a better chance Dallas gets better as the season goes on. And we get into the playoffs, maybe with not 12 wins, maybe with 10, maybe 11, and then something good can happen. But I would just say, if we're going to say the Eagles are going to struggle because of coaching, it may take Dallas a little bit. Now, you could still win and struggle, and that's what they're going to have to try and do. But, I'm excited. I know that much. But my opinion on A.J. Brown is, Bobby, is they've already addressed it. He's not coming back for salary cap reasons and everything else. They really can't. At this point, they're trying to get, and from what I'm gathering, it's a mutual agreement on compensation unless another team gets involved. And Howie's doing his job trying to drum up interest, fake interest, whatever it is. I find it hard to believe, Bobby, that if it's just one first-round pick, that a team like the Chiefs or Jacksonville is not going to get in on it. Why would you lock in a deal? So I don't think anything's locked, but why wouldn't you? Right? Bobby, why wouldn't you take the highest? Now, Pro Football Talk did come out, Bobby, and said he doesn't have a no trade, but if he is a dick, and I'm sorry, A.J. Brown fans, but he has a propensity to act dickish. Because you win a Super Bowl and you bitch that you didn't get enough touches, right? And he was like, and we heard from Drew and others that, wow, he's all about the process. He's one of them ones. No, he's a dick. He really is about his own numbers. Sorry.
Okay, Brian.
All right. He really is about the numbers, everybody. He is. It's not about winning.
And
to
that's
him.
that's not how we play football.
I
in
agree
Philly.
with you. I think it's a addition by subtraction.
Right.
But you know how that works, Bobby.
I'm disappointed. I love AJ Brown, but it's sad that it has to come to this. He could have just played football and we could have had an opportunity to win another Super Bowl. Not saying we don't
Yeah.
without him, but it's going to be more of a struggle.
It's going to be harder to do, right?
It's going
it
to be
just
hard
is.
to win without him, though.
And
That's
this
a
is
great
Marcus.
player, man.
Marcus, that's
Y'all not
why.
looking at it that way.
To Rob's point, it's not like T.O. as far as the situation, but as an outsider looking in, as a fan of the Cowboys, Marcus and Bobby, or if you're a fan of Washington or New York Giants, we're like, sure, let AJ go. That's one he's arguably the best receiver in the division right now.
Yeah. He makes the other guys better. He makes
sure
Devontae better.
Yeah, we are happy.
Sorry, Marcus. I'm sure you guys are loving it right now. That AJ.
Yeah, we're loving it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what Howie is doing.
I think he's holding Smitty back, to be honest with you. I think Smitty can take that #1 role and run with it.
That'll be interesting
and you
to
got
see,
3
Bobby.
little receivers now. All those
I'll be right back,
receivers are
boys.
small. All you got to do is press coverage on them. It's a wrap.
Yeah, we'll see. We can still run the ball, so it's not going to be.
You couldn't run much last year. Not with that offensive line. The offensive line is not the same.
Yeah, we did lose Jeff Stoutland. You're right about that. The thing I'm excited about is we keep getting younger faster, and I love that. Like you look at the first Super Bowl we were in 17, or not even 17, or the 22, I think, when we lost to the Chiefs, and then we came back and beat them. Our average age was like 25 and younger on the defense. That's why we won. We got younger and faster, so I love what Howie does. He just keeps that machine rolling. That's what you got to do. If somebody's not happy, make a change, move on with it, and let's play football.
But let me put down here what Jimbo said. He said AJ is playing for himself, not a team. He's a cancer. And he says Marcus is blind from the shades if he can't see that.
He ain't no cancer. He's a Capricorn.
And then Linda says Eagles have deepest wide receiver room in the league. No, with 2 tight ends set. Bye, AJ. We're good over here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm good either way. I mean,
we'll see. All right.
I'd rather not have the drama of every week on SportsCenter. He's reading books and crying to the reporters. We just want to win and play football. We don't need that.
What happened? What happened when the Cowboys let Micah go? He was a problem too, but they missed those sacks.
Yeah, you're right.
That's actually a good point.
That's all I'm saying.
Marcus,
with AJ,
that's a good
he
point.
catches a lot of balls,
As much as we like the compensation, Marcus, and Eagles may like what they get from the trade, we sure as hell missed Micah last year. The reason why we were exposed on the back end because we could not get pressure, right, Marcus?
Yep.
So,
well, to keep it honest with you, game, I think, and like I've been telling everybody before we got rid of Micah, everyone was complaining about we couldn't stop the run. We didn't have any tackles. Look what we got in exchange for Micah.
No, yeah,
so,
I agree. It's better now, but
it worked out better for us.
I don't think we were a Super Bowl team with Micah. That's the problem, right?
Yeah, originally we felt it, though. We felt that loss originally before the trade.
Well, it was the timing.
It took us a little while to realize, Loyal.
It happened a week before the start of the season.
Yeah, that was horrible timing. Horrible timing.
Now, if it would have happened at the beginning of training camp or something like that,
yeah, give you time, right?
Right.
We would have got over it. But
I bet you would have got more.
Like, damn.
Yeah,
you would have got more. You would have done that
more
earlier.
Compensation too, right, Chris?
Oh hell yeah! You would have got like 3 first-round picks.
Going to be better.
Marcus brings up a good point. Marcus brings up a good point. As much as we were happy to get rid of Micah, we sure as hell took a hit defensively. We had nobody who can beat their guy.
Year in that 3-4.
Yeah,
that pass rush was not there.
So that was a good point because it was a right move, but it's going to come at a cost.
Yeah,
right?
AJ Brown's the same thing. You're going to miss him, man.
I mean,
everybody better around him. Devontae Smith will not be as good. He will not be as good without AJ, man. Then you got the rookie. That's a lot on the rookie, bro.
I mean, you know what, though? They can look at it this way, though.
When
receivers,
on Dallas
You smell like dirt,
They're gonna have
Lily.
I think
End of the world for them.
that's an opinion, Marcus. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, it is an
Obviously, it's
opinion.
an opinion. Right. I was
We
just
all
saying.
have opinion. What up, Twiz? How you doing, brother? Rob A's in the house. Linda
I believe
Conyers
in
is back.
Smitty, so I'm good.
Well, see, what I'm saying is wide receiver, when you come into the league, is one of those positions that you see it when wide receivers come in, they have a big year, a lot of them, and then they drop off. But to say that your guy Lemon isn't going to have a good year, I think he is actually.
I like him. I
like him too. And it was not a bad pick. I think I agree with Linda when she was talking about the tight ends. That I don't know, man.
It's not a bad pick.
When you get rid of somebody that doesn't want to really be there, and you bring somebody that is new that wants to be there.
That's why the KH in the chat says, "Speak for yourself." I wasn't happy to get rid of Micah. All I'm saying is KH. He wasn't good against the run. We didn't win any playoff games. He went to Green Bay. Didn't help them win any more games. I get it. He got hurt. I love the talent of Micah, but I don't know that you're ever going to win everything unless you drop him in on an absolute stud team like he wanted. He wanted to go play with the Eagles, Micah, with Jalen Carter. That Jalen Carter was coming back to Dallas in the trade, supposedly. And Micah said, no, I don't want to go there. So next thing you know, Green Bay, we got Kenny Clark. So
I thought Jerry blocked him in the trade to the Eagles, right?
Well, all due respect, Bobby, we were... Yeah, per Micah and rumors outside of Micah, we were getting 3 number 1 picks back from the Eagles. Now, again, they would have been last year, like in the 20s. This year, we don't know yet, Bobby. Your over-under is what, 11, a 10.5. So, that's also in the 20s. And then next year. So, I don't know. Again.
It's worth it. It's worth it, though, to me.
Again, I don't know, but I like that point that you made, Marcus, is that it was something that needed to be done in order to make the team better, but we sure as hell paid the price for not having Micah last year. And I think that could happen with the Eagles. I think they need to do it. I think they'll be better for it in the long run, but this year maybe not so. Not saying it's in stone, Eagle people. I'm not saying it can't be done, but, we've seen it happen the other way where you may still be able to win a division. Marcus doesn't think so, and a lot of my Dallas people think that.
I don't think they will.
Right, but
meantime, we have like $25 million in cap space.
You
can always go out and get somebody.
You can go out and get somebody at the deadline. Again, Myles Garrett's name keeps popping up. Everybody, Myles Garrett's popping up. I think that would be more of an Eagle move. I know everybody wants Dallas to get him, but again,
and we
I would love it, Marcus.
We're being scared. They can do it, but they don't want to.
Well, that's what I said to Wade the other day, and I said it in the video. I brought your name up. I said, Dallas, I don't know, Marcus, I feel like, and ladies, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get graphic, but I feel like Dallas is afraid to just let their, hang and just, what I mean? Like, they're afraid to put it.
And Howie never is. Howie never is.
Well, that's the thing. That's why you can respect him, because
that's why that's why I
rightly or wrongly, he's moved on from AJ. We'll see how that works out. But he's made many moves, Bobby. Not just the draft pick. He's brought in Philly Brown, Elijah Moore, Wicks. I always get his name wrong. I know it's not Elijah, people. I got too many people. It's not Elijah. Whatever. DeAndre Wicks or whatever the hell his name is.
I think it's
Dontavian Wicks. There you go. D. Wicks.
How's everybody doing on this lovely, beautiful Sunday afternoon in North Carolina?
You're causing no ruckus.
I ain't causing no problem.
Hi, Momo.
I'm joking. That was an inside joke.
I don't know.
That was an inside joke.
Yeah,
you never
inside
sent me that, by the way. I did go on your channel and find it. You never sent that to me. So
I know. I got busy. I've been doing a lot of things, and I just I celebrated. I'm shocked that I got that many. Over 200 subscribers.
Very good.
So that's a blessing for me. And Chris, I appreciate what you send me and stuff like that. It's funny and all the stuff. So I just came here to say hello to everybody. I'm not here to cause no riffraff and go back and forth with nobody.
Which one were you talking about? The one where Dak gets crapped on?
No. He Chris did a video WWE video of me and
Here
Leo
we go.
wrestling in a match.
Yeah.
Here you go. Momo's rant right here.
Momo, I want all that smoke, bro.
What?
Don't get
Here we
soft on
go.
me.
No, I'm never gonna be soft. I'm never gonna be soft. I just got somebody trying to. I got a phone call.
Here we go.
Early today about me someone wanting to sponsor me. So I don't see what that's about.
Nice. Just be careful. There's a lot of
Scammers.
Yeah, be
there's a
careful.
lot of scammers out there.
Yeah. So I'm just
actually,
playing by ear. But I'm just watching this wrestling event, which is very good. I'm kind of pissed off of what happened. It's bullshit, but I don't want to get into that. But
Yeah.
no, I mean, I'm looking forward for. See, I don't understand why people get excited for one June cuts and rumors. I never get excited about rumors because all this is just a narrative that teams like to push and the media like to push out there. Like this team gonna get that. The Cowboys are not getting Brooks. Y'all need to stop putting in this on top of your list of players to get. He's not coming. He's not coming.
I don't have the patience to jack with you today.
We might get Myles Garrett, Momo.
None of that is coming. None of it.
Myles
Why
Garrett,
are you still
man.
talking about it?
We got
This
we
is
got the pick to
it
give
ain't
up.
just Cowboy fans. It's all fans believe that every time they hear a rumor, they believe it's true. Rumors are not true.
Out there.
It's a rumor.
Out there, bro. Don't be in
It's like the
denial.
Marcus. It's like the Illuminati. It's fake as shit. There's nothing real about the Illuminati, but y'all believe that bullshit. Because somebody said it.
This is the follow the Hulkamaniacs.
This is bullshit.
I'm gonna get off. Stop cranking your knob.
Hey, D, you believe in these rumors too,
SGA, we
right?
got your back.
Do it again.
You damn right.
Do you believe in these rumors?
Go Thunder!
Let's ask the question.
Hey, rumors.
I don't know what
Hey,
this
Momo.
Okay,
sometimes-
Dak
so-
and Shoddy have the Cowboys in a good place this year. The only
I'm
tired of choking and losing when it matters the most. Jobu, you have cursed me and the Cowboys, and it's time to end it. Burn and release us. I'm tired of.
I don't think Mark like that too much.
Momo, you so bad.
burn and release us.
I got one couple. Hey, did y'all see the one with me and Mark and what's his name? The Cowboy.
You tell me.
The
Momo,
one
what you
with
gonna do when your
Rob
quarterback
A.
takes another shot and he can't lift his left hand.
Rob A. It was me,
Yeah,
Rob
what
A.
you gonna do?
and Mark on the panel discussing, debating on the platform. On the
That was
platform.
funny.
Oh, I have
And-
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Here you
that's
go.
funny.
I'll go back.
That's funny. And Mark started, and then we started trashing him about Joe Boo, and he falls, he get off the stage and
Here
starts
you go.
crying.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Dak and Shoddy have the Cowboys in a good place this year. The only place Dak and Shoddy will have you is being choked out with a losing record. 30 years of losing, Couch Boys are down bad. Dak can do it because Joe Boo told me! Yeah, you would listen to a freaky-ass doll. If I was a Couch Boy fan, I would burn the freaky-ass thing. Told you delusional Cowboy fans listen to a guy who plays with a doll. You got that right. Looks like more suffering for those whack-ass Couch Boys this year. Dak and Shoddy
All
have the
right,
Cowboys.
whack ass couch boys. There you go. Momo making friends. Dirty Sanchez with the super chat. What the hell did Steve Urkel grow up and? Let me read this. What the hell did Steve Urkel grow up and become a Commander fan? Did I do that? Says Dirty Sanchez.
Dirty.
Momo, your quarterback's 160 pounds.
Hey, look. Please don't talk about somebody's appearance at this point. You got a fucking mohawk outside on your deck. Please don't talk about that.
I love mohawks.
Hey, at least I can still grow hair at 50.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
really. There you go.
You look like the second coming of Bosworth. Let's let it go.
You missed the part where he said the curtains. Momo, you missed the part where Bobby said the curtains match the drapes.
I know. It doesn't matter.
So,
It does.
Mohawk
It does.
everywhere, baby. No, I'm joking.
I got blue on. I got powder blue on there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you got blue on because you're a closet Cowboys fan.
No.
Ooh, that's right.
All of
Okay.
his content is hating on Dallas. Come on now.
Actually, I got content on
That's all you do is hate on us, man.
I'm gonna continue to hate. I'm gonna continue to hate on the Cowboys.
Yeah, but we're not the ones that are coming after you. Eagles don't even respect you. Giants are shitting on you.
I had hate day. I had hate. The Giants ain't got nothing going on. They got 3 players with ACL injuries. What the hell?
They sure do. They got problems.
Look at you. You and a damn.
Why have you come?
An alien. Look,
We have come because of the illogical and delusional thinking of the Dallas Cowboy fan base. In all the worlds we visited, we have found that the Dallas Cowboy fan is the most illogical creature known to exist, and their beliefs belong in the realm of fantasy and misguided delusions. Therefore, we decided we must intervene with the Cowboy fan base to get them to realize that their team is horrible and that Dallas won't be winning anything in the near and distant future.
Is that why you went to the draft? Mr. Glock playing with a voodoo doll is serious mental
The
stuff.
voodoo doll thing was funny though, because it might be true. Joe Boo might be why we're
Commander
losing.
Taken, I heard it all day. They all
And how
cat.
do you explain the years before Joe Boo?
You're gonna
That Joe Boo doll, man, might
What's
be,
that?
It might be.
What's that, Bobby?
Yeah, curse.
You're gonna have to deal with Momo next year at Washington's draft.
Yeah,
Imagine
it'll be fun. But yeah, to Marcus's point, could you imagine if Dallas trades, let's say 2 1s and Ezeraku and other picks for Myles Garrett, and we don't have a first round pick the next 2 years? What the hell will we do with the draft?
Super Bowl.
I'll just
Bring
go
our
there
popcorn.
and support the Chris Dooley and the Washington Commanders.
F them picks, man.
Only
Super Bowl.
problem, only thing I have a problem about being on the National Mall, it's a lot of things going, and everybody's the tours. It's tour. That's that is in the heart. If anybody never been to the National Mall, where's all these museums and Space Museum and all these museums up there, that's tourists. Tours are there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365
So
days
what's wrong
a year.
with it is what I'm asking.
That's going to be crazy crowded,
Okay.
overly crowded.
Right? Well, yeah.
So
It's
I
gonna
don't know
help
how
out
they're going to
it's
segregate
gonna
that.
help out the
How they
city.
going to segregate
Well, you
that?
know, listen, you know how it was in Pittsburgh, Momo.
Right,
They literally cordoned off. You're not going to be able to access none of that. Only by foot.
I don't think
Only
they'll
by
allow that
foot,
to happen.
Momo. There's going to be a.
I don't even think they can do that.
Yes, they will for 2 days. I don't know how.
3 days. That's 3 days.
Because you know how you got those streets that are all around the post office, the White House. You
Yeah.
know, there
The White
are-
House is like 3 or 4 miles. The White
you
House
will
is
not-
further away.
You from where the draft's going to be?
Yes, the White House is not near the National Mall.
It's not that far. Where the monuments and everything, it's not that far.
It's like it's literally 3 to 5 miles.
I didn't think it was. We walked from the.
Yes.
We literally walked by the White House, and it took us like a 5-minute walk to get to the Lincoln Memorial and all that.
Yeah, the Lincoln Memorial, yes. If you walk, yes. But to get to the Lincoln Memorial over there, that's another 30 minutes of walking. All that traffic,
I
and you
forget.
got down in
Well,
and
that'll
out.
all be blocked off. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Lincoln Memorial, Justice Memorial,
Yeah,
the
they-
Washington Monument, the
security
history
reasons-
and technology, the art museums,
Yeah.
the people selling food.
You can. Well, that'll
there.
be
Oh,
open.
Vendors, yeah.
yes,
Yeah, you got
I'm very familiar. I was
Momo,
just
you
in.
can,
You got it. I'm
you can
sorry.
make a lot of money.
That's
there.
Momo's
Selling
hood,
hot
man.
dogs and more.
That's his hood. He knows that area.
I'm just saying that it's going to be overly crowded. They might got a deal with the National Park Service, to say, hey, we're going to cordon this off, and it's like that, and they might be okay with that.
There you go. Brick cans. Oh.
Just get a shopping cart, Momo. Throw some waters and hot dogs. You can make a lot of money.
I don't think they'll allow you to have hot dogs because the NFL got to make their money and get their sponsors to make that money, make that food. They ain't going to have no...
They do it in Philly with the pretzels all day long. You
I
can
know, I'm
Probably
saying
hire
inside the
vendors,
draft.
Momo, they pick probably
Inside the
their own
draft.
vendors. And you could probably sign up
Outside,
for
if it's
one of them
outside the
something.
draft, yeah, they probably can make money.
Provided what credentials you have.
Yeah. I mean, I've been there. I got it. Unfortunately, I used to go down to the mall all the time. I used to go down and listen to the Beach Boys July 4th. I was probably one of the few black folks who's down there, surrounded by a lot of
Wouldn't it
Americans.
be nice?
And I watched the Beach Boys every year. Got on that crowded train.
What was your
Got on
favorite
watch the
Beach
Beach
Boys
Boys.
song?
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite Beach Boys songs? Help me, Ron.
I don't even remember the Beach Boys songs. Be honest with you right now.
Fun.
You don't remember Surfing USA?
No. Anything with USA, I try to forget.
Don't Worry, Baby's my
No,
favorite.
that's Kokomo.
Yeah. I mean, and then I'm not familiar with this, and that's just a side thing. One year they decided not to have the Beach Boys there. Everybody went crazy over it. They said, "Why the Beach Boys can't come?" They didn't have them that year, and a lot of people didn't come to the for the concerts because they had somebody else doing it, and then the following year they brought them right back. Paid them even more money to come back. I mean, I was in the mosh pit getting slammed, doing slam dancing. That was my thing. Go and do slam dancing. Knock bust a couple heads open.
What's your favorite metal band?
I like, be honest with you, I like AC/DC. There's not. I don't know if you consider them or not.
I guess you could, but they're considered like hard rock mainly.
Yeah, but they had some hard metal bands that they consider hard metal because they did both.
Megadeth, a little Dokken, a little.
Yeah, Megadeth, Twisted Sister. I seen Twisted Sister live.
Twisted Sister's more same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Metal is, well, it depends. There's like genres, but
yeah.
You're talking about like
Exodus. I used to just love to go to local metal bands. There was no name metal bands and no big thing, and they were music is music to me. I don't care what it is.
Judas Priest, Exodus, Metallica, Megadeth.
Metallica was okay.
Destruction. I mean, those are like thrash metal bands, but you know, some of them. But yeah, I mean, that's like metal stuff.
For Twisted Sister now.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, I think he canceled some of his tours because of his music. Or I mean, his throat. A lot of these guys, I don't know how the hell they're doing it at their age, to be honest.
Yeah, and they did a lot of drugs too.
He was Mr. Glock. Thought everybody knew that.
Yeah, so I mean, for me, I just think I always feel like music is music, and the reason I was gravitated to heavy metal, rock bands, because in the '90s, music, going to concerts, to R&B groups, they started lip syncing in concerts, and I didn't want that. I paid this money for somebody. I don't need you to lip sync. And so so when you lip syncing and you're not singing the song, so I said, hey, I want to hear a live band perform. I'm always about the performance and you singing and performing. You can have the performance and all this light show, but I need you to sing live. I don't need you to lip sync. And that's what turned me off, and I started going.
You were never a Milli Vanilli fan, I see.
Yeah, Milli Vanilli, Ice.
Blame it
I
on the
seen
rain.
Vanilla Ice in concert. He was lip syncing his words
Dude,
too.
I don't blame those guys for that, man. I blame that skeezy, lousy freaking guy they had
MTV
working
knew
for
about
them,
it.
stealing this
Downtown Julie
money, their
Brown.
money, and
Gave him
making them
singing
lip sync
lessons.
like that, and exploiting
Downtown
them.
Julie Brown. They did it live on MTV, and they was doing it live. They knew they was lip syncing. They didn't care because they was getting a check. Because
Well, dude,
Vanilla
there's
Ice.
times that artists have gone on like David Letterman, a whole bunch of places like that, and like places and have had to do that.
Me and
And a
Momo
lot
need
of
to go
them
to a
protested.
K-pop
Look at Jim
concert.
Morrison. You guys
Yes,
change the
I'd like
lyrics.
to go there. I'd like to do
I
that.
want
The
to
chick
really
from the
bad.
Birds or whatever it was, she held a banana.
And another thing
when her
turned
part
me
came
off,
up.
and a lot of black folks gonna get mad what I'm about to say. Y'all can jump on my ass. I started getting mad at Soul Train because now Soul Train, they used to sing the songs. Then over the years, they started lip syncing. They just had the music playing and lip syncing. For the most part, Soul Train didn't lip sync early on Soul Train. They just didn't do that. American Bandstand did it too. American Bandstand had guys lip syncing too with those rock and roll bands. My favorite group of all time is the Bee Gees, because the Bee Gees they wrote good music and they could sing.
I love the Bee Gees, and I love the Midnight Special.
Yeah, Midnight Special was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty Sanchez.
My favorite
Momo
band is-
was into Vanilla Ice.
I didn't hate him, but when he had that movie, the Ninja Turtle movie that came out, and he was doing it, I said, "Oh, I got to go. That's it." I'm done with that.
Was he one of the few that didn't make a Sharknado appearance?
I don't know. I think what's his name? Eddie Murphy's best friend, Arsenio Hall. I think he got on him too hard. It's a classic interview on that show where he said, "Where you from? You ain't from here." He was putting him down because he was saying he was playing basically black music. You not from here. You not on tell why are you rapping because you ain't black. That's basically what he was saying. And I didn't like Arsenio Hall doing that. So I stopped watching Arsenio Hall show. Music is music, everybody. It does. There's no color in music, as far as I'm concerned. There's no color. And actually there's no color in football. If you good, you good. I know white guys were run faster than me when I was playing football. That's why I got kicked off the team. Because I wasn't paying attention, wasn't doing what I'm supposed to do in college.
I got something going on out here, gang. I got
You
all
got?
kinds of military.
What do you got?
I don't know. I just tried to put them on screen. There 2 military choppers just flew by.
Oh, there you go.
They're
I tried to
doing
put them on
maneuvers.
the screen, but I don't know if I got them or not.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff. Man, I see jets flying like back and forth here too.
I never see them out here.
Hey, Lloyd Cowboy, if you ain't watched this Clash of Italy is better than I expected it to be.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
The Clash of Italy. I just didn't like the Brock Lesnar ending because
Is
it's
he back?
bullshit.
Is he back now?
Yeah, he beat Oprah tonight. It was a good match. They were going back and forth.
All right. So why do you think that he did what he did at WrestleMania?
No, okay, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
WWE and TK. Okay, here's the thing, and I'm bringing down the facts. TKO is in billions and billions in debt. The company's in billions and billions in debt.
Are they really?
Yes, they in debt. The company itself is in debt.
That.
Yeah, they in debt. So they needed something money making. Anything that makes money, they need it. That it makes sense. Hey, let's bring Brock back, and we pay Brock all this money to come back.
Okay, here we go. To Momo's point, TKO Group Holdings, the parent company of WWE and UFC, carries significant corporate debt. However, it operates as a high profitable cash generating business and debt is actively managed, whatever that means.
Yeah, they billions in debt.
Their debt is $4.67 billion. Cash reserves, the company had.
Roca just won, Momo.
So what, you don't think Vince could buy back his company pennies on the dollars after a while?
No,
that's the rumor.
Not now. He's in trouble. Him, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, all those guys, because the judge that came back for that court thing, doing things, scheming behind the scene, because Vince had, when he sold to TKO, he had a big, it just came out of a day. The judge said, the judge ruled and they got to go to court. So Triple H might lose his job. That thing, I'm telling you, is bad. And I don't want to go into the great details of it. But I will say this. TKO, Vince did not sell TKO because it was the highest making money. That wasn't the highest bidder. It was other companies who was buying them who had more money. But TKO was the only one that said, Vince, we'll allow you to stay in the company. All the rest of them said you had to go if you buy it, resells the company. That's what happened. And that's kind of illegal what he did. And they had these text messages, and they was doing things backwards. Like, it's a whole mess. And Triple H signed off on it, and all, and he was in that messaging group. Oh, they all in trouble.
Good.
Speaking of in trouble, I don't know where Jesse's at, but you need to watch this. This is Cam Scatterboo. He looks hammered to me, everybody.
Cam Scatterboo just sent one into orbit. Still so very casual jog around the bases here.
Yeah, he looks pretty healthy. Scatterboo looks pretty healthy there. So anyway, there you go. There's the Cam Scatterboo update. So anyway,
so what you think, Brian, Gang Time? Do you believe because all these injuries they having, you got neighbors, they ain't gonna be back to maybe the 6th or 8th game?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And then the wide receiver, they lose another wide receiver.
Yeah,
and they in trouble.
We'll look for the AARP list in the free agency.
Long season, Momo. I think not anybody. I mean, I think Drew's the only one who thinks Drew made a statement that he thinks the Eagles win the division by 3 games.
That's delusional.
I was watching your stream earlier, Game Time. I think 3-3 is reasonable for them with their opening schedule.
Who's that? Giants or Washington?
Yeah.
Giants. Yeah.
After that, I don't know. I didn't check it out, but they should be 3-3 starting off the season.
Yeah, and if not, then they're in trouble. I think we can agree with that. But again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. But yeah, I think you say you're going to win the division by 3 games, unless there's major injury. I don't see that at all. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't. That's
a bold statement there. That's a lot.
That's him putting his on the table. So good for him. So
well, you better not lose any more people because he's going to have to back that up. But
enough about the Eagles. It's over. Not good, people. Dave. We're getting ready to wrap it up here. We're going to keep it at 2 hours. Final thoughts, everybody, and I know Mark has his live stream at 5 o'clock. I got stuff I want to do here, but any final words as we are now? Dallas does. Most of the NFL teams have OTAs again tomorrow. Tomorrow, Tuesday, I believe they end on Wednesday. Your final thoughts there? I mean, everybody, do you expect the trade to be done, Bobby, tomorrow for AJ, or you think it's going to take a little bit?
I think it's going to take a little bit. Everyone's waiting on the edge of their seats for tomorrow, but they've been working on it for a while, so it may go down tomorrow. But if not,
if it's a done deal, it'll go down.
Bargain with them for about a week.
Yeah,
I think it's a done deal.
Yeah, if it's a done deal, then they'll probably just say it tomorrow to get him out of the Eagles.
Yeah, let's get him out of there, move on with the new scheme, and call it a day.
Turn the page, because right now he's still an Eagle, and you have.
It's a big loss.
Yeah,
I agree with Marcus on that, but I think we'll recover from it. We still have a pretty good core for years to come, so I'm okay.
I'm interested in see who they're going to be if Dallas does actually cut anybody else, which I have a feeling they are, because there's at least 8 names that are possible that are on that list. So it's going to be interesting to see if they go through with it or not.
At game time,
And then see
where,
who, if we get anybody else.
did you see where Deuce Vaughn went to the UFL?
He did.
course.
Somebody sent that to me. Yeah, that's a shame, but at least he's playing ball. You know,
Yeah.
at least he's playing ball. Deuce Vaughn is in the UFL. So,
I'm interested in tomorrow. Hope to see who we cut, and if we do actually pick up somebody tomorrow, I'm interested to see what other teams are gonna do.
Pick up what? They got to be released first.
yeah, that's what she's saying. That's what she's saying. Who's going to be available? And,
Attention and listen. You would hear me.
I'm
what's
sorry,
up,
dude.
CZ? How you doing, brother?
I'm sorry. Please
Yeah.
forgive me.
So that's it, everybody. It like short and sweet little. Well, we actually did go 2 hours. Let's see. Hallie, your final thoughts? Any final thoughts?
Well, like I was saying, just be interesting to see who they're going to keep, who they're going to cut, because I've seen about 8 names that they got.
Yeah,
on
and
there.
again,
So
there's a lot of moves they haven't made yet. Interesting that they haven't done it yet, but I like the fact if you're not going to go get somebody right now, then why
Wow,
make
they
the
gave her
move?
that bill.
Why make the move now? Just wait till you get training camp, see what you have, and then you redo contracts and cut. You can get yourself another $40 million if you need, but only do it unless you need it. But all right, everybody, that's me. I'm out of here. Like I said, Mark should be live in an hour. I will do a live stream tomorrow when I get home from work, so probably around 5:30 Eastern, something like that. So we'll do a live stream and we'll talk about the news of the day. So everybody, have a good day. I'll see you. Thank you. Bye.
bye, everybody. Bye.